Now, we're going to take up one more problem on projections of laminas, the problem number 90, how to solve this problem by using AutoCAD software. A problem reads as, a triangular plane lamina of sides 25 mm is resting on HP with one of its corners touching it, such that the side opposite to the corner on which it rests is 15 mm above HP and makes an angle of 30 degrees with VP. Draw the top and front views in this position. Also determine the inclination of the lamina to the reference planes. So to do that, so first we'll go to the solution. So this is how you're going to get the solution for this. The theta angle what you must get is 43.85 in computer. So to do that, so first we'll go to the AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Now the command is limits. So lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner you take 297, so go to upper right corner you take 297, 210. Then zoom all. Then go to line, select some arbitrary point and click on first button of the mouse and drag the mouse towards the right side and take some distance and click on first button of the mouse and take the cursor to the top side. Take some distance and click on first button of the mouse and go to offset. Take the distance as 297. Select this vertical line and offset to the left side and go to offset. Take the distance as 210. Select this horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then go to zoom extents and zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line. Similarly between this vertical and this horizontal. Then between this horizontal and this vertical. Then go to layer. Click on new layer, type the layer by name XY, and similarly click on new, type the layer by name front view FV, and click on new, type the layer by name top view TV. So the line weight of layer 0 will going to contain 0.05, the layer line XY will going to have 0.13, and the front view will going to have 0.5, and the top view will going to have again 0.5. So to do that, then the top view of this color will going to have magenta color and the front view should have the blue color. Now you just go to close it. Now we will going to consider this is the solution. So first we will going to draw the polygon polygon and the number of sides is 3. So edge option, you select this edge and type the distance as 25. Then go to line, select some arbitrary point, draw a horizontal line. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between these two. Then between these two and you select this line, go to layer, select this layer, click on front view and you just click on this, go to layer, make this layer as top view. Then switch on the line way display. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line, and now you take the distance as 15 and go to offset, take the distance as 15 and then go to DDIM, then go to modify. So select the primary units, so up to second decimal point you consider. Then go to text, take the text height as 3, align with the dimension line, centered becomes above, take this offset from the dimension line as 3. Symbols and arrow size, take the arrow size as 3 and the lines as offset from the origin as 3 and say OK and say close. Now you just take zoom window and then go to dim, then take intersection part of this and take INT of this. So you are going to get this distance as 21.65. Then go to circle, take nearest point on this and here you take the radius as 21.65. Then go to break this circle in counterclockwise direction as done. Then go to erase these two and erase this. Then go to copy, select this and it should rest on corner. So the corner should be on XY line. So obviously you are going to take the base point as intersection part of this and take center of this now. So once you do that, then go to rotate, so here select objects, you select this and then take the base point as end of this, take the end of this, then go to reference, specify the reference angle. You take this endpoint of this, and this endpoint, the second point should come on this intersection point. So you take a INT of this. Sorry, you just go to copy, select this, and you take intersection point of this and take a center of this now. So here this will be the position. Now we need to rotate because the corner has on this position. So once the corner has this, so naturally we need to rotate this. Go to rotate, select objects, you select this objects base point, you take end point of this, then reference. So specify the reference angle, you take end point of this and the second point as end point of this, then the new angle as intersection point of this. So you will going to get it like this. Then you just go to line, take end point of this now. So here it should be on corner, sorry. So since it should be on the corner, so here corner should be on XY line. Since the corner has to be on the XY line, that was the correct. So this was correct. So the corner should be on XY line. So now you just go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So you will going to get the corner here, then go to fillet between these two, then go to line, take INT of this, and then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly, line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two, then go to line, take INT of this and take intersection point of this and take INT of this. Then go to break this line till here, first point, INT of this and say at the rate, break first point, take INT of this and say at the rate. You select this line and this line and go to layer, make that layer as top view. So once you do that, then go to line, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line, and then go to line, take INT of this and draw this. Then go to break this line till here, and now you break this line till here. Then you just go to copy, select this entire thing and copy it to the next position. And now it should be rotated by an angle of 30 degrees to the XY line. So to do that, you just go to rotate, select this entire thing and then go to intersection point of this and you just type by 60 degrees. So obviously that will be rotated by 30 degrees. Then go to line, take INT of this and you take these two above. Then go to fillet between these two and fillet between these two. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to line, take INT of this and take intersection point of this and take INT of this. Now you just go to break, select this first point, take INT of this and say at the rate, you select all these three lines. Then go to layer, make that layer as front view. Now you just go to break this line till here. So you just select this line, select this, you will going to get the layer as XY. Now we need to do the dimensions. So then go to the modify the primary units. Here you take linear dimension as 0, decimal as up to second decimal point and say OK. So you just go to dim and take INT of this and take INT of this, and so here you just take this as 25. Then you take nearest point on this and take perpendicular to this line. So here you will going to get it as 15 and then go to angular, select between these two. So here 43.86 and go to text 43.86. Yes, it is 85 or 86. So just give a space and enter. So you will going to get this here. So now you just go to DDIM and now you change this. So make it precision as 0 and say OK and say close. Now you just go to dim angular angular, select between these two, so you're going to get it as 30 degrees. Then go to dim TED, text edit dimension, you select this and you keep it here. Now you just go to D text, so you select this and you mark this, go to D text, select this point and take the height as 3, and you mark this as X, and you mark this as VP, and you mark this as HP. So here this as Y, and here you put the caps lock off, take A, B, sorry, go to B and type C, and here you mark it as A dash, and you mark it as B dash, and this as C dash. Now once you do that, then go to move, so you move X, you move VP, and you move HP, and here you move this as A, and this as B, and this as C. Then you have A dash, then you have B dash, then you have C dash, then you move this as Y. So once you do that, then go to, you just click over this, go to layer, make that layer as front view, and you just click on HP, A, B, and C. You mark this as layer as top view. Then go to copy, so you select B dash and copy it here, and you select C dash and copy it here. Then go to A dash, you copy this here, and then copy A, sorry, then you just go to move, you take A dash on corner, and you take B dash here, and you take C dash here. So once you do that, now you accordingly you move this. So here you move A dash in this, then copy here, you copy this A, and that A will come here, and you copy B, and that copy B will come here, and this will go to be C, and that C will be here, and that C will come here. Now you just go to D text, here you type A dash, here you type B dash, and here you type C dash. Then once you do that, then just go to move, select this A dash, and then move this B dash, and you move this C dash. So you select all these three and go to layer, make that layer as front view. Now we need to type M text, so you type M text, you just come down to formatting, go to Arial, type symbol, so you select this and you mark this as small q, so you're going to get this theta, move, so here you're going to get it as theta, so the value is 43.85. so here once you do that, then you just go to DDIM, go to modify, then you just try to check what the dimension you are going to get, then go to angular, dim, type angular, select between these two, so you're going to get 43.86. so then go to D text, here you type 43.86 percentage D, 43.86. so here you type 43.86, then go to line, switch on this, you type ortho, and here you type this, so just go to fillet between these two, then go to line, take nearest on this and type perpendicular to this line, so then go to copy, switch off the ortho mode, select this and copy this here, and then go to D text, here you type answer. So this is how you will be able to complete this drawing. Then go to DDIM, then go to modify, then you make this decimal degree as 0 and say OK and say close. So this is your final solution by using AutoCAD, and this drawing is one and the same. So thank you.